He's there, but it's all good. All right, we're just starting. All right, let's get this all sorted. Make sure this is muted. Okay. Pop out. So Family Feud was canceled last night. We're gonna do it tonight at 8:30, since we had a bunch of no-shows. I'm doing these pop-outs. I should call my neighbor and see if she made it home. I really need to finish that driveway. All right, the pop-outs are done. I can bring this over here. I cannot see chats right now, so if anybody's talking in chat, good Sunday morning. I'm just getting everything sorted here. And what's up, KJ? Yeah, it was canceled. Nobody. Amanda didn't show up. Nick had to go to dinner. You didn't. You were sleeping, which I don't blame you. And dude, you better eat. If you're not feeling well the last few days and you feel tired, it could be because you're not eating and drinking, hydrating. You got to take care of yourself. Or you feel anxiety, which I won't use the word because we're on TikTok. Snap out of it. Snap out of it. For your own good. Snap out of it. That's one thing I've learned in life. Do not look backwards. Look forward. If you dwell on the past will just eat you alive, really. Where's my papers? I need my papers. Oh, heck no. Oh, there they are. You know what I'm saying? So snap out of it. All right. I just gotta do something quick. I gotta take myself off camera. Oh, God, I can't see. You can't see, right? I can't figure out where the shiny part is. I don't want to turn Alexa on because it's going to be a pain in the butt to turn it off. It's been acting up. Alexa, turn on living room light.
Okay.
Alexa, shut off living room light.
Okay.
Oh, it worked. Anyway. What time is it? My gosh, it's early. Trust me, I know what it's like. Trust me. You gotta find a way. Move on. Gotta do that. Can't let things fester and build up and you need to just try to sleep steady. Don't try to just sleep an hour here, up a few hours, then go back to sleep. That's not healthy. You need to sleep solid, like I did last night. I went to bed by 1 and I woke up at 8. No, I woke up at like 9. I slept solid last night. I needed it. And I feel really good right now. I did my lawn yesterday. I'm doing really good. I need to call my neighbor and see if she made it home. Because I really need to start finishing that driveway. The other part. It's on her now. She needs to buy me stuff. She told me she ordered it. I'm gonna call her right now. Before I get into this game. And listen to some music. That's why I try to write music that's positive. We need more positive. We need more positive around all of us. All of us. Everyone. Even the people that have a dark side and are showing the dark side. They need light. They need love. They need prayer. That's what we need. You know what I'm saying? That's what we all need. This vitriol back and forth does not help. It's feeding into it. Enough of it. Enough of it. Enough of the instigation of making things worse, blaming each other. The rhetoric is going even higher. We have to stop all that. We have to say, okay, listen, we need to come together, stop being so angry and demonizing each other, because that's what's still going on now, worse. It's like, when do people finally realize, what is it going to take when people realize enough's enough? When is that going to happen? Or is it just going to continue to go back and forth? It's your fault. It's not my fault. You know, all that. I mean, this is enough. It's come to the point, and there are people out there that are just instigating it and just feeding into the vitriol and the hate and the anger. This is time for reflection, calm, and people realizing we need to talk to each other. We need to communicate with each other. And we have to stop, like I said, demonizing each other. Or things are just going to get worse. You know what I mean? We need love, compassion. But it doesn't look like things are changing much that I see. I don't know. Let me go call my neighbor now. Let me put my camera back on. I should just enjoy my coffee. So, KJ, just, take a chill pill. You can't let things get to you. Believe me. I have thick skin. Remember, I was born, raised, and lived in the Bronx in New York City. I know what it's like to deal with a lot of noise. Every day going to school at times was tough. You gotta remember, I went to a school with in high school, 2,500 students. It's a lot of kids, a lot of BS, a lot of shit. You know what I mean? So dealing with outside stresses is not something that I'm new to. And I never allow people to push my buttons. I rather be quiet, step away from it, let them talk all they want. Because let them get it off out their system. They're venting. They're getting it off his or her chest. Let them do it. You know what I mean? I'm not going to respond to it because that's just feeding into a response. And there are times when you just can't do that. Let it go. Let them, I always say, take the higher road. Don't feed into the negative. Don't stoop to the level. Take the higher road. You're a stronger person by taking the higher road. than being weak and submitting. You know what I mean? Let me go get my phone. Oh my God, look at all these messages. I just cleared them. And that's why. KJ, you should play that game whenever you get a good day's rest. You should play that game, and that game is a lesson of life. Life is Strange too. That game is a perfect example of the things that go on. It is a great example game. That game is great. I'm telling you. It really is a lesson. That game is a lesson. And I know you haven't slept. You're not resting. So I'm not asking you to play the game now. But when you have time. Let me just call my neighbor quick. I gotta see if she's gonna get this stuff. She has to. I don't even know if she's home. She's on a work assignment with a job.
Hello.
Did you make it home?
Yeah, I got home last night.
I figured. Did you see how I did my driveway?
No, it was dark when I got home. I didn't see it. I haven't looked out yet. I was just getting ready to go out.
I sealed the whole thing. Not the whole thing. Not the part I'm still working on. I did from my part down.
Oh, okay. Because I'm gonna go pick up the stuff. I have it. It's ready.
Good. Get it. I need you to get it. That's why I'm calling, because I need to get this done before the weather turns.
Yeah, no. It actually, they texted me yesterday that it was ready, and I was almost gonna call you and say if you wanted to go and pick it up, but I was like, no.
I couldn't do it anyway because I had sealed the driveway.
Yeah. So
But
no, so,
look, when you leave, take a look. It looks freaking awesome. The cracks, how I filled it, and it looks amazing. So I can't wait. And I got 5 buckets of sealer, so we have sealer.
Okay, perfect.
So all I need is you to get that asphalt, because I'm doing that shit ASAP. Even if, what time are you planning to go?
Well, I'm getting dressed now. I'll be out of here probably, I'm going to say in about 20 minutes. And I'm going to go. I have a couple errands. I'm going to pick
Okay.
it up. I got to stop at the drugstore.
No, do your thing.
Whatnot.
Call me when you get home. I got a live show at 4, but I still got, they have their own producer. All I got to do is get them on the air. I literally want to try to do that today, so tomorrow morning I could seal.
Okay, perfect. All right, I'll call you when I get back.
Yeah, call me.
I'm figuring I should be back by no later than 1 o'clock.
Did you clean the bottom of the tapper?
No, but I'll do that.
Okay.
I have the degreaser, and it works beautifully. So
All right, we need to address this today, because then we're gonna have to go over the car and pack it down. Because I am not joking. I want to get this sucker done ASAP before the weather changes. You know?
Right. And this week is supposed to be good. Even today.
Yes.
Tomorrow, it's going to be nice. So that's
Exactly. I think it's gonna be nice up to Thursday.
okay, perfect. So yeah.
Call me.
Definitely. But I'll do it
Alrighty.
today.
Alrighty. Bye.
Yep. Bye.
Excellent. That's good news. I should do it live on TikTok. I don't think so. Don't think so. I have to concentrate on working. But at least she's going to get it, which means I'm not going to be streaming for long. Because I plan on going right out there, changing up. So I ain't wearing this. Changing up and getting that done. And then pack it real good, and then go over it with the car a few times, or let her do it with her car. We both have SUVs, so it doesn't matter. Pack it down, and then tomorrow I'll seal it. Alexa, what's the weather for tomorrow?
Tomorrow in Newburgh will be mostly sunny with a high of 80 degrees and a low of 55. There's only an 18% chance of rain during the day.
Alexa, what's the weather for Tuesday?
Tuesday in Newburgh will be partly cloudy
I
with
don't
a
live
high of
in
80
Newburgh.
degrees and a low of 55. There's only a 9% chance of rain.
What happens is up here, the nearest weather reports come from the nearest city. Whatever one you're closer to, is it gives you that weather. I do not live in the city of Newburgh. I don't. This is not the city of Newburgh. The city of Newburgh is to the south, and you could tell it's Newburgh. It's a big difference. This is more peace, rural, away from stuff. God, thank God I don't live down there. I don't even like driving into Newburgh. Ooh, I don't like. Well, let me rephrase that. There are certain areas I don't like driving into because it's cray cray, especially at night. And next week I'm going to a concert near there, which I should actually look right now and see where the heck I'm going, and it's in Newburgh. I've never been there. And I'm not going to say exactly where I'm going because people might, you never know if you have a stalker. I'm not kidding. He's going to be there on such and such. Heck no. I ain't that crazy. Oh shit, where is it? Oh my God, it's right in the middle of the freaking place. See, this is no bueno. This is no bueno. Oh my God, it's no bueno. This is right in the middle of Newburgh. I was afraid of that. I gotta go here. The Silk Factory. That's where the concert is. So this is the church. This is it. This is where the band is gonna be. I don't even know where the hell this is. Is that 9W? It is 9W. Oh, that's easy. From here up north. It's a straight line from where I live. That's a straight line. That's actually good. All I gotta do is go out to my main road, which is right down here. And I go straight down. That's the easiest route I could possibly do. That's awesome, actually. But I don't like the neighborhood. And I don't even know where I'm gonna park. I guess back here, right? Yeah, that has to be the parking lot for this. I've been to the Italian feast here. Oh, hell yeah. I've been here to the Italian feast. That's the Silk Factory. That's where the band is playing, in that building. Can you imagine? And there's the parking. Okay. I'm getting there early to get a parking spot. Wow, that's weird. Silk Factory. This is gonna be weird. That looks weird to go see like a band in. Right? See, the Silk Factory is there. Just to give you a rough idea. The Silk Factory is there. I'm near the Hudson here somewhere. I'm not going to say exactly where, but in here is where I am. In the Hudson, near the Hudson River. Like really close to the Hudson, actually. That's where I'm at. So that's over here. That's Newburgh. Technically, that is the city of Newburgh. This ain't fucking Newburgh. These are towns, like Marlborough. And other towns. See, there's Marlborough right there. So I'm near that. That I'm close to. Marlborough. It's not... It's nice. It's nice where I am. That's why you see a lot of woods by me. Outside. It's not buildings like this. It looks more like that. That's what that looks like. You can't see anyway because it's too bright out. But it ain't that far to go to this place, which is good. I woke up like an hour ago. Did you sleep? Oh, I'm low. Whoa. Did you sleep at all? Did you sleep solid? Or did you just sleep a few hours and that's it? Duh. What's duh for? I said a lot of things that could have been duh. But did you sleep solid? You slept. But was it like an hour, 2 hours, and you're still messed up? I slept good 7, 8 hours solid. Beautiful. That's great. That's awesome sleep. That's why I'm fired up right now. Like 3 hours. You know what you need to do, right? When you're going through what you're going through right now, you need to stay up as much as you can and be exhausted and then sleep solid. You're at that point where you just got to stay up now. Force yourself to stay up as hard as it is, because now you got to get like on a sleeping schedule. Force yourself to stay up all right now today into the night and go to bed tonight and sleep all night. And get your body adjusted. You have to force yourself to do that. You might have to force yourself to stay up as hard as it is. Keep yourself up. Then when it's time to crash, you'll crash. You have no choice. You're going to pass out. You're going to fall asleep. And sleep. The worst thing I want to do is spill coffee on a white shirt. Oh gosh. That would not be, oh God, just looking at it, I hate that. Like coffee or juice, something that will stain. Oh, not on a white shirt. All right. Like I said, I'm going to do the driveway stuff when she gets back. She's gonna be a while. She ain't gonna be back till like 1. So I got like a couple hours. What are you doing now? You staying up for a little while? I know you just got up an hour ago, but that doesn't mean you're not gonna go back to sleep right now, KJ. Are you gonna be around tonight for Family Feud? 8:30 Eastern. So that's 7:30, I think, for you. Amanda wasn't even around last night. I was like, where's Amanda? She probably fell asleep. We need players. We didn't have players last night. I figured you were sleeping. Nick was at dinner. And Amanda was a no-show. Which I'm going to message her right now. I figured out how to do the 18 plus too. It's easy. Before you go live with the live studio on TikTok, once you click live, before you actually go live, where you can edit the titles, that's where you can make it 18 plus. It's really easy. Okay. We were still bugging out on that stupid movie, Terrifier 3. Oh my God. Do you know I actually threw up after I got off with you guys? I actually threw up. It was like 2 minutes after. I was holding it. It was horrible. I actually got sick. It was too disturbing. There's some shit in it there should be like almost like laws with some of the stuff that was going on in that movie. That I was like, with Santa and the presents part with the kids, oh, that shit is not fucking, excuse my language, it is not cool. That was just not cool. I got turned off from that. I'm going to stay up, most likely. I'm going to try to go live later. You should keep yourself occupied. That's a good idea. Play your music, go live. That's a good idea to keep your mind occupied. And here comes Mama Zilla.
No, he went on the bed.
Oh, I gotta meet Margaret in a little while. We're gonna work on the driveway today. She's going to get it now. She's gonna run some errands, and then she's gonna call me. Then I'm gonna do that driveway. Papa Peanuts, my baby Garak. That's my Tycho. I talk to my dog in funny ways, like a language. It's awesome though. My nanny's Garak. You're the very little. You are the very little. That's my nano. Garak. But he understands all of it. He knows that that's my expression of love to him. When I'm talking like that, he loves it. And I sing to him. He falls asleep. My dog falls asleep when he's in the chair and I have a song I made up and I do it. He closes his eyes and falls asleep. It's amazing. It's unbelievable, actually. And it's true. I got to get that on camera. You wouldn't believe it. You think I'm BSing. No, it's the truth. Dude, you know what you should do? I know what you should do. What you said you were going to do. Make your music. Start working on your music. Start writing lyrics. Start writing lyrics based on things that are important to you. That will definitely keep your mind busy. Right now I could sit here and write a song. I could. Now, it would be crazy to do it live. I did it once and it was nutty because it takes me about half hour to 40 minutes to figure out the lyrics that I'm going to write, because I have to do it as I'm writing. I have to look at what I'm writing. And then I bring up, believe it or not, when I'm writing, I use the rhyme. I Google the rhyme things that rhyme with, words that make sense to me. I would use a word that rhymes, or definitions sometimes, because I want to make sure the word I'm using is in the right context. Writing a song is just not like writing a song. I want it to make it sound like it makes sense. And rhyming a word, you want to make sure you're rhyming it with the right word to rhyme it with, that it connects. So there's a process when I write music. It's not just like I'm going to sit here and spit out words, which I do, but I want it to make sense, a message. And I try to write all my music with a positive message, or it could be themed, like the sky, space. I've done a song about my dog, or all that. But also, when I write music, it's about there's going to be a theme with a positive message. I'm so tired of negative. And maybe a song that has a lesson in it and sets a positive example and makes people think about what's going on around us. That's what I want to do. There's so much negative out there. It's time to be inspiring to others, bring people together. That's why I wrote Cyberspaces. That song is about community coming together, even with a difference of opinion, but still coming together. I mean, that's the way I look at it. So what are you doing? I just freestyle on a beat, mumbling stuff over and over, piecing each decent line together. Well, maybe you shouldn't just mumble it and piece it together. Maybe you should write it out and make sense of it. I use Notepad. The same Notepad. You have to see how many lyrics. I have 2 notepads. They're full of lyrics. And the good thing is I can go back, change the line with Notepad. It works great for me. Let me open this up. I'm really so tired of negative. You have no idea. I'm so tired of negative. I'm going to ignore a lot of things to stay away from the negative. I don't want no negative vibes. So like this. This is just one notepad. See the verses? Now you see this? This first part for Hallows Eve? I did the research on Halloween, Samhain. That's where it comes from. It's a tradition. I think it definitely comes from Europe. But it was about harvesting crops. And there was a ceremony. Even lighting a candle. After they would do the farming, they would go inside at night, light the candle. It was like a ritual for their things. My lyrics would make you question me, man. No, it would not. No, it would not. I am not here to judge you or anyone else. Your lyrics represent what you're going through and what's in your space. Your space and my space are different places. I would never question you. I've spoken to you. I know the kind of person you are. I would never question you. I'm not here to judge anyone. Who the hell am I to judge anyone? Because the same way, those that judge should be judged as well. And the thing is, you want to set a good example. Like me. I'm at that point, I'm not here to spew negative. I don't. And I don't even want to talk about the politics or anything else because it just brings out the worst in people, not the best in people. That's just a fact. It doesn't bring out the best in people. It brings out the worst in people. That's sad, but that's just a fact. So, no, I would never. It's like, I write, like I said, this is a theme one. This is based for Halloween. But a lot of the people that are out there, like say the rappers, they're writing based on their environment, how they grew up, what they experience, what they see. It's part of that inner city or whatever culture. It's a life. It's telling almost a lifestyle, what's going on, or the friends they're surrounded by, or the influences they're surrounded by, or a personal interest in that topic. But you're not necessarily doing it for yourself. You're doing it for others to enjoy, if that makes sense. Because if it's the more controversial it is, the more attention it gets. Look all around us. The more controversial you are, the more attention you're gonna get. Same thing goes with music. A music that is controversial, people get into it because they want to hear that controversy. They want to get into that. So that's another angle. There are numerous angles to go when you're writing music. You're identifying and reaching out to a certain base of fans that are listening to that. Like if I started spewing every other word as a curse word and talking about, the usual things you would hear in a song like that, that's what they want to hear. I get it. That's what they want to hear. That's what makes it interesting for them to listen to. The more controversial it is, the better. So I get that. But no, I would never question you. Never. I question a mole every day. It's too early for them in California. It's not even 8 a.m. Look how early it's early still for us. Over what? You're in Central. It's only 10 o'clock in the morning for you. It's early, dude. But no, I swear to you, I'm my past brother. I would never question you or judge you, ever. Or no one. Anyone. It's not my place. I look at it this way. I'm here for people to talk to if they need somebody to talk to. My friends do it all the time. I've got people on the network that call me Matter of fact, I gotta call one right now to see if, but I mean, he doesn't like it when I put him on. I tried to help him with his computer yesterday for an hour. His audio, his laptop did an update from Windows 10 to 11 without him consenting on it. See, I don't allow it to do that. Auto updates. No way. And it ruined a driver where he can't get audio now. I tried everything. Device manager, control panel, sound, even pressing the keyboard, because maybe he actually had it accidentally muted on the keyboard. I tried everything. No bueno. Didn't work. So, people call me all the time. Look how I'm going today to help with my neighbor. That's what I do. I help. I was with my neighbor from over there yesterday. Help thy neighbor. That's what it's about. Helping each other, being there for each other. Because the same way I'm there for them, they'll be there for me. Get it? Oh, shit.
Hello.
Any luck?
No.
Really?
Mark never got back to me.
Wow.
I don't know if he even saw that I called him.
Try to call him again today. Try to call him again today.
Well, yeah, I was going to, you bet.
And then, if that doesn't work out, call me.
Yeah.
Because I will go
How you
team.
doing, buddy?
Good. I'm about to go meet my neighbor because I'm going to continue on my driveway. I'll show you pictures when I'm all done with everything. It's been a lot of work and I'm still got more to do. But I'm going to try to do some more asphalt patchwork today and then seal the driveway sometime this week.
Can you freaking believe how
We may be at a point, Don, that this could be. I don't want to say it like it might sound a little woo woo. We might be at a biblical point, like Revelations. Something's got to give. I mean, I don't know what's going on, but I don't know with everything that's going on in the world globally, all this negative energy and just all this stuff going on. It's almost like biblical in nature, and I don't want to jump on that thing right now, but you know what I'm saying? It's like, my gosh, is there gonna be something that happens here? Like, do we change altogether and move forward and come together, or is this gonna continue downward like a spiral downward? And what is it gonna take? Like, what is rock bottom at this point? Do you know what I mean? It does.
I can't believe
I was doing a live show, search warrant, when all this went down. And I told the guys, you're not going to believe it. It was at the top of the hour. It was at 3 o'clock my time. So that would have been like shortly after what was going on. Guys, you're not going to believe this. And then we came back on the air. They're like, what? And I was bringing up video clips and articles of what was going on. I was shaking for 4 to 5 hours, and I had to work shows. And every show was talking about it. You know what I mean? And oh my God, it was just a horrible day. It was a horrible day for me personally. I was sick. I was shaking. Amanda told me at the 5 o'clock show, Bill, go take a walk. Go outside, take a walk. Walk the dog. Get out of the house. I got this. Because I was shook. I was sick. I was shaking. So believe me, it was rough. And it's still rough. And it's going to be rough. But like I said, Don, people are showing their true colors. And it seems like there's a lot of evil in the world right now. And it's exposing itself publicly, right in freaking broad daylight. And something's got to give. That's what I'm saying. Something's got to give.
I saw something.
Concerns with this Poland issue with Russia. So that is something to keep an eye on with the activities.
In France.
And
Have you heard anything about France?
no, what happened in France?
Government.
I cannot put his voice on air. He hates that. He despises that. He says, Bill, don't you ever put me on when you're streaming live. So that's why I have to mute when I'm talking to him. So that's respect. That's respect. I have to respect him and his wishes. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about, respect. But we just had a serious conversation. A lot of shit going on that I didn't even know. Like in France. What happened? What's going on in France? Anyway, the lyrics. This is just to give you an example. I sit here and like this, I did research. They gather in the fields, the fall harvest to complete. Light dims in the heavenly hearth in their house. Bonfires glow, because it's a ceremony, bright with symbolic heat. Because they actually put things in their house as part of the ceremony for after doing all the farm work. This is where Halloween comes from. Samhain, I had to spell it that way because I didn't know that the AI would say it right. That's not how you spell it. But I spelt it that way so the AI would say it right. Because it doesn't say words right sometimes. Samhain begins for all to celebrate. Samhain is the origin of Halloween. The physical and other world to interact. They did believe in the paranormal aspect as well during the ceremony with the big bonfire. It was also a connection spiritually, paranormally with the bonfire. Blessings for the new harvest. That's what it was about. Fires to seal their yearly pact, a yearly tradition. So you see how I built those lyrics? From the actual history of Halloween. And then I go on to more traditional fun stuff. But I put the meaning of Halloween first in my lyrics. See? But I could sit here, which I'm not going to mess with it. I can take words out, I can add, subtract, change the lines. So look how much lyrics. Look at all this. Look at these are all my songs. I sit here and I write them. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. And this is just one. I have 2 notepads like this with all my lyrics. They're all here. They're all my songs. I have the rights to them, licensed. You see that? All that. That's The Calling. That was the one I wrote, the last one. Remember we were talking about camping, glamping, and all that? That was the last one I wrote. So I'm sitting here and I'm figuring out how I'm going to write this out. And that's what I do. Like the next one is going to be called, I already know. That's going to be the title of the next one. Mystic River. Or because The Calling is similar to it. It may change. But I'll see. But that's just to give you an idea. That's for KJ if he's watching. I don't know if he's still here. That goes out to you. So sit there, write out your lyrics. Take the time. You have time. Take the time. Make it make sense. Give it a story. Make your lyrics a story to tell. I'm not gonna question it. I would be interested to see your creativity. That's why I could never criticize anything, because it's, like I said, it's personal. Anything somebody where they're writing it or comes from the heart or their mind or their spirit, it shows, it's a reflection of the person, but not to be criticized for it. It's giving you an insight of where they're coming from. It's character, but not to be judged. Because there's a lot of people out there that are ignorant and they don't understand. It's the unknown factor, the stereotype factor, the judgment factor. People are so quick to judge and put people under labels, stereotypes. That's like if I wrote a gangster song, I guess I'm gangster, right? People would judge me. If all my lyrics were set to a certain tone, they would say, yo, this guy's from the He's from the hood. He's a gangster. You know, he's probably in a gang. They would judge me. They would stereotype me. You see what I'm saying? Not knowing anything, but they would judge it based on that. You would be thrown into a stereotype. Oh, he's uneducated, the way he writes the lyrics. He probably dropped out of high school. This is the way people think. Not everyone, but there's quite a few people that judge you right away without knowing you. But they're just rushing to judge to bring you down. Now there are other people's on the bright side. And it's so cool when you see that. The people like that come into TikTok chat or any chat and they're hello, like, hey, what's up? How are you? And they show love. And they show that it's the weirdest thing because like even when I go bike riding, you can tell the people, I can, from the people that have a smile on their face and they do a wave, you could tell they're friendly just from that. Then you could tell the other people that won't look, don't give a shit, they only care about themselves. They don't want to say hello. They just are in their own world and they don't care about that. But I tell you, when I'm bike riding, the majority of the people wave, a head nod, like to acknowledge. When I'm bike riding, the other bikers coming in my direction, almost every one of them are like a head nod or this. You know, that's cool. To me, that's cool. Or like I don't see. I hope nothing had to happen to her. I used to see a lady walking a dog all the time when I was riding the bike at a certain hour. And she would always smile and wave to me. I never spoke to her. I never stopped off my bike. I never stop when I'm on my bike, unless I have to. And I would say to her, good morning. She always had the biggest smile and she would wave. I never met the woman. I don't know her. But I could tell she's an awesomely cool person just from that. See what I'm saying? Look at our friend Kay that comes into TikTok. Right away, what does she say? Aloha, warmest greetings, blessings. See, that's a positive person. You could tell from the first time she ever was in chat, that's her messaging. A message of love. Do you know what I'm saying, KJ? But there are a person on the opposite side too. And it seems like in social media, its ugly head is seen a lot more than the people trying to spread love, compassion, peace, unity, etc. It looks like that outweighs the negative, vitriol, anger, hate. All that seems to be the thing that is, and again, a lot of people love that because it feeds into their own. We need to back off this stuff. Look what happened a few days ago. We need to back off. We need to come together. We have to stop this. I'm serious. It's to the point where we need to just show love and compassion and not judgment and not like jump down each other's throats and put people down. Gotta back off. It's just gonna get worse. How much worse can it get? That's the thing. How much freaking worse can this get? I don't know. But enough of that. So what my whole point is to you, KJ, write your lyrics. Do not worry when you're writing your songs and your lyrics about what other people say or judge you. Don't worry about what other people think. Do what is in your heart. Do what is in your mind. Do you. Do not worry about that. Ever. Never worry about what other people say about you, judge you and all that, because to be honest, they don't matter. The only people that love you are the people that love you, your parents, your siblings, people that you're close to. Those are the people you should, when they tell you something, you should be listening. But people that don't know you, who cares? They don't know you. Do you. What was it, Ma? What is it?
Oh no, I left the maybe a message.
Oh, I gotta go help Margaret in a few minutes. So
Well, I was thinking. I don't know.
I gotta do this driveway.
Huh?
What? Go over there. Close the door. I'm live.
Really, I'm only here standing for 1 minute.
I know. I'm just saying. Because if you're on the phone, I don't want to hear your conversation.
I'm not talking.
All right. You see, this exhausts me mentally. She could just say, "Okay, I'll see you later,"
Really?
but instead, I get a story.
Really,
I understand. Can you please go in the other room? Thanks.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I am, sir. I'm a.
Okay. Thanks, Ma.
I'm like a snake.
Close the door. You're in Nova Scotia? Wow, Mike. That's where Amanda is, but she's up more to the north. I'm not going to say her location. She's north Nova Scotia. She's not near Sydney. She's to the north. But yeah, I hope you're having a great time in Nova Scotia. That's awesome. Did you hear about life on Mars? I haven't been paying attention to nothing. I've been so busy. Like, today's going to be nutty for me. My neighbor's going to call me. I'm going to try to do that patchwork today. I got a live show at 4, but I could step away because they have their own producer. Then I got a live show with Melissa at 7 to 8, and then tonight is Family Feud at 8:30. So I had been so busy. Yesterday I had to do pre-records, live show, all that. It's been nutty. I am a very busy person. People are like, Bill, how could you, like Melissa said it, Bill, you must have 3 of you. How do you do everything you do? You never stop. It's like you're doing the driveway, you're riding your bike, you're working, you're this, gaming, this. Where do you find the time? When do you rest? The question is, and the answer is, I never rest. I'm always active. So I'd have not heard, like, I didn't even know what my friend, the host, just told me about what's going on in France. I don't even know that. You're telling me something about life on Mars? Mars definitely had life. I'm not saying humanoid necessarily, but there was some type of life on Mars when it had an atmosphere. The evidence is clear. Water is there, embedded. There was flowing liquid streams at one point. So yes, the chances are there was definitely some type of microbial or otherwise life on Mars. Yes. And who knows if we won't find something deep down, evidence of life. I would not be surprised at all. I think the real one is going to be Europa or Enceladus, the moons. I think we're going to definitely find life there now. Now. There's life under those ice sheets in those oceans, liquid oceans. We're going to find life. I would say a high probability we're going to find life. Some type of microbial or otherwise life in those oceans under the ice sheet. There's no doubt. If I ask Mark will probably say the same thing. So there's probably life right now on our own solar system, but we just haven't discovered it yet. It's as simple as that. In time, in your lifetime, you might see it. Me, I'm running out. Because it's not going to be like 20 years from now. It's going to take time to get through the ice sheet, to send a mission there, to penetrate it, to do samples. It's not an overnight thing. It's going to take time. What's going on with Mars? You're mentioning Mars too? What's going on with Mars? Yeah, the Mars thing is interesting. What's going on? Did I miss something big? You guys are both mentioning it now. What's going on? Did the rovers find something? Now you gotta make me look. Are you guys just talking like... Oh shit. This is an actual report. Hold on. I found something. We have to get the PDF. I think this is what you guys are referring to. This came out Wednesday. But this is the scientific paper. I just downloaded it. Holy shit. Do you guys realize what... There was a paper that was released. That's what this is probably referring to. I got it. Let me make sure I downloaded it. Yes, I got it. Is this what you guys are referring to? There was a paper released. A study. Scientific. Peer paper. KJ and Mike, do you realize there was a release of information regarding something? Because both of you mentioned this. He says yes. KJ says yes. Mike, did you hear about this? I'm going to read it a little bit because this is a long paper. Actually, it's not that long. It's 11 pages. The Perseverance rover has explored samples of all types of rock within the Jezero crater. I'm skimming. For potential biosignatures. It investigated distinct mudstone and conglomerate outcrops of the Bright Angle Formation. Here we report a detailed geological, petrographic, and geochemical survey of these rocks and show that organic carbon-bearing mudstones in the Bright Angel Formation contain sub-millimeter scale nodules and millimeter scale reaction fronts enriched in ferrous iron phosphate and sulfide minerals, likely Vivinia. Oh, shit. Hang up your phone. What are you doing?
Why are you screaming at me?
I'm
for?
busy reading an article.
I understand, but this is a scammer.
So then hang up.
Information.
Hang up. Anyway, let me read the article again because this just came out and it has to do with Mars. This organic carbon appears to have participated in post-depositional redox reactions that produced the observed blah, blah, blah. This is a bunch of breaking it down. Get to the main point here. There's pictures too. You know what? I can't read it over there because it's small. I'm going to try to make it larger. This will make it better. Let me get myself off camera. I'm sorry that, everybody. Let's see. I'm skimming. This is going into everything where they searched, where the rover went, and they believe there was water here at some point too. That's why it was sent here. I'm skimming. There's got to be a conclusion here. We're probably at the bottom. What their final observation was. This is actually pretty cool to read it in depth. Iron. I'm skimming. Let's go to the bottom for a second because maybe there's a conclusion. Maybe not. Holy shit. There's a conclusion there. There is the hypothesis here. There's a couple of one. Wow. Look at this. Thus, and this is a lot of chemical talk here, the enrichment in nodules is consistent with hybrid iron and sulfate reducing mechanism. Minerals like these produced by FeNS, iron and sulfate, based metabolisms provide some of the earliest chemical evidence for life on Earth and are thought to represent potential biosignatures in the search for life on Mars. The fact that the reaction fronts observed in the Chayava Falls target are defined by small spot-shaped bleached zones in an overall, again in that chemical place. In modern, invites comparison to terrestrial reduction halos in modern marine sediments and reduction spots, which are concentratedly zones found in rocks in Precambrian and younger age on Earth. A biologically influenced origin has been proposed by some for reduction spots, although this is not a universally held perspective. Under a biological scenario, the mixture of reactants available in the Bright Angel Formation on Mars at the time of deposition could also have provided raw ingredients for a set of biological redox reactions that drove the iron and sulfate reduction, organic matter oxidation, and precipitation of phosphate minerals in this scenario oxidized. I'm skimming. There's a lot of scientific talk, but in summary, our analysis leads us to conclude that the Bright Angel Formation contains textures, chemical and mineral characteristics, and organic signatures that warrant consideration as potential biosignatures, that is, a feature that is consistent with biological processes and that when encountered challenges the researcher to attribute it either to an inanimate or to a biological processes, compelling them to gather more data before reaching a conclusion as to the presence of or absence of life. So obviously there's further analysis, but there can only be two conclusions on it. It's either it's potential, whether it's inanimate or to biological processes. This is the two possibilities right here. But there is a possibility that it was formed due to early signatures of life, which indicates that sedimentary in origin and deposited from water under habitable conditions when Mars had an atmosphere. Many significant questions remain about the origin of the nodules and reaction fronts encountered by Perseverance. We suggest that further in laboratory modeling and field knowledge, both anabatic and biochemicals that give us rise to the pseudo-mineral and organic phases observed, and that will improve our understanding of the conditions on which they formed. Ultimately, return of samples from Mars for study on Earth, including the Sapphire Canyon samples collected from the Bright Angel, would provide the best opportunity to understand the processes that gave rise to the unique features described here. So basically their conclusion is they need to have these samples here on Earth to do further analysis. But there is the possibility that it shows early biosignatures of life on Mars. That is a possibility. Is it definitive? No, not yet. It needs further, testing, evaluation, and all that. You see, if we're going to colonize Mars, we're going to have to tap into its resources. Now, as far as underground oceans, I've heard there's trapped ice water. I've not heard about the oceans. That's a new one for me, that there's underground oceans, like liquid oceans underneath the surface of Mars. I know there's trapped ice that they could tap into. I have not heard about oceans. But they have to figure out a way to sustain themselves on the planet. That's what a colony needs to do. They're not going to have the help of Earth sending them supplies. They will, but it's not. They got to find a way to self-sustain on the planet's surface. So by looking at all these areas, and there is trapped ice. You got to also look for a possibility of lava tubes, tunnels, systems, natural formations. I never seen anything about liquid water on Mars. At least I got that PDF. So the BBC is saying this. Reservoir of liquid water. So you might be right. I just didn't know. Reservoir of liquid water found deep in Martian rocks. And this is recent. Scientists have discovered a reservoir of liquid on Mars deep in the rocky outer crust of the planet. The quakes revealed seismic signals of liquid water. While there is water frozen at the Martian poles and evidence of vapor in the atmosphere, this is the first time liquid water has been found on the planet. It recorded 1,319 quakes on Mars. And that's how they determined that there was liquid. It's the same technology they look for oil and gas here on Earth. The analysis revealed reservoirs of water at about depths of 6 to 12 miles in the Martian crust. Professor Manga added that the water was the most important molecule in shaping the evolution of the planet. This finding, he said, answers a big question of where did all the Martian water go? Studies of the surface of Mars with its channels and ripples show that in ancient times there were rivers and lakes on the planet. But for 3 billion years, it's been a desert. But at one time, there was liquid water. Some of the water we lost to space when Mars lost its atmosphere, but Professor Manga here on Earth says much of the water is underground, and there's no reason that this is not the case on Mars too, like it is here. So yeah, there is water, it seems. This is the hypothesis. Has it been actually proven? No. Equipment suggests, data from the equipment suggests that there is the possibility, but it's not definitive. Drilling a hole 10 kilometers deep on Mars, even for Elon Musk, would be difficult. The discovery could also point to another target for the ongoing search for evidence of life on Mars. Without liquid water, you don't have life. So if there are habitable environments on Mars, those may not be deep underground. Deep underground is where we might find still some life samples. Organic, microbial. Liquid water. I hope I'm still alive when I see the results of the Europa. Because that's not going to happen until the 2030s. I'll still be alive the 2030s, but to get like really underneath the ice and get real samples, that's going to take time. That's going to take some time. So that's an interesting, I did not know that. I did not know that. You actually showed me something today, KJ. See that? I'm gonna look this up now. I wanted to play the game with some music, but here we go. Let me read this one. The Europa Clipper. It actually launched last year, October 14th, on a journey to explore Europa. It will get there April 2030. It will orbit Jupiter and conduct 49 close flybys of Europa. Now remember, we have to send a probe down there at some point, drill into the ice sheet, which is crazy thick, and then try to get access to the ocean. Like I was telling Mark, the best thing is to use a geyser that's open. You know, a geyser from the pressure underneath that shoots out, that we can witness those. We see those, the geysers. That means it has an open access to those oceans. Drop a probe in that. Instead of drilling through the ice, find a way to go through that hole once it's exposed, because now it's liquid. You can get through the geyser and put something in the geyser hole. You don't have to worry about getting rid of the ice, because it's been shot up and busted out. The spacecraft carries 9 science instruments and a gravity experiment that uses the telecommunication system. All science instruments will operate simultaneously on every pass. It's already captured images from Mars. And that's all it says. Learn more. Here we go. Spacecraft design. It's NASA's largest planetary mission spacecraft. Wow, it's going to get close. I'm seeing, I don't know if I'll get in trouble showing this. It's actually going to be getting some close flybys. You could see the orbit of the spacecraft. And you see Europa right here on the inner ring. Look how close on the flybys it gets. That's pretty close. That's good. Europa shows strong evidence for an ocean of liquid water beneath its icy crust. Europa is considered one of the most promising places where we might find currently habitable environments in our solar system. Europa Clipper will determine whether there are places below Europa's surface that could support life. Highly, do you see the wording? High is considered one of the most promising places where we might find currently habitable environments. Europa shows strong evidence for an ocean of liquid water. That is actually the recipe of life. The thermal instrument will be able to pinpoint locations of warmer ice and perhaps recent eruptions of water. That's what I was talking about. And instruments measure the composition of tiny particles in the moon's thin atmosphere and surrounding space environment. So that's important. That's very important. Now, what is on Mars and everywhere else that's similar? Europa. Think of this, and it happens here on Earth, deep within our own oceans. The volcanic vents, thermal vents in our oceans, deep, miles deep underwater, where the water is extremely cold. But with those thermal vents, putting that heat from the core, from inside the Earth, you got all that heat coming up. where that heat meets that cold water and creates a water temperature that is, let's call it probably a habitable zone for life, where that heat is from those thermal vents, is probably a high likelihood where we're going to find some evidence of life. It happens here on Earth. We're discovering so many new species as we see and observe deep down in our own oceans near these vents. So that, you know, pretty much if it exists here on Earth, it probably is going on over there. We're definitely gonna find something. I truly believe that on Europa or Enceladus, underneath these ice sheets, where that liquid water is near the thermal vents and there's heat coming in that cold, extreme cold water. And in that zone, there's probably life. We shall see. At the least, coral-like. Some type of microbial life. At the least, I think we're going to find on Europa. At the least, if not living alien type, alien for us is because it's on that world. Alien to us, a new species, alien of Earth. Not of Earth, but on Europa. A complete life form from another planet. I'm not saying one of these guys. I'm saying a simplistic life form. Wouldn't that be something? That we do discover that at some point. There was a movie, KJ. It was the Europa Report. I think that was, but then again, you haven't seen many movies where they actually go to Europa and they encounter something. But it's more of a sea creature, similar to what could be down there. We don't know. We don't know what kind of life forms are down there. And that was actually a pretty good movie. Actually. It was a little boring at times, but it wasn't a bad movie. It was, you don't know what you're going to find. Like here, we have our prey, predators. Same thing, both. It's not to say it's not going to happen there. But you know what? Even if that's the case, we go there and we find nothing. That's irrelevant. We must check. We must definitely. It is in our nature to explore. That's built in everyone. Our nature of curiosity, to explore, to discover, to evolve. That's part of our human condition, our nature. Curiosity, especially. So this is a must. And the mission's already on the way. So 2030. That's not too far away. You know what I mean? 2030 is around the corner. Before you know it, 2030 is here. I can't wait for that. But then it's going to take time before we get any scientific data coming back from the Clipper. The Europa Clipper. But that's going to be interesting. What I'm hoping too is that Elon has more success with the starships. Artemis, there's so much dependent on what's going on here. They're going to go up soon anyway. I think it's in 2027. I don't know when Artemis 2 is scheduled because they keep postponing it. But they're going to send those astronauts to go around the moon a few times and come back. Then Artemis 3 is when they land on the moon with astronauts. We're far from that. But SpaceX has to get its act together too. It's not just NASA. Elon has to get more successful with these Starship tests. Starship has to be tested. He has to do as many tests as possible. But Elon is. Let me see when they're saying the Artemis 2 mission. April 2026. I'm not buying it. I am not buying it's going to happen in a few months. I am not buying it. I don't. Maybe they will. I think it'll be delayed again. This is Artemis 2. This is the astronauts going on that mission. It says here, and this is public domain. I mean, this is important. A 10-day mission. And they'll orbit around the moon. Mission overview. And what is it saying here? Last I seen it was April 2026. I'm not seeing any updates here. Learn more. So there's your astronauts on Artemis 2. Remember, it's just to orbit around the moon and come back. NASA's first mission with crew. Astronauts for the first time aboard the NASA's Orion spacecraft. It's a big time test. What is the date? I'm not seeing a date. It's a big time test. See, it's not giving up any information. It's an old article. So, more Artemis 2 news. Oh, I would be a volunteer for this. I would love to do this. Volunteers, I've got the equipment. So yeah, I would love to do that. I have the time, but I wouldn't mind doing it. I got the equipment to do it. I wonder what that's about. The mission targeted for no later than April 2026. How does one... This is old. Responses are due by Monday, October 27th. What date was this published? Oh, this is freaking recent. I'm doing it. I'm interested. How do I contact them? I want to be part of this. Responses are due, so where the hell do you contact? Right there. That currently possess assets that can provide S-band telemetry. You've got to have those assets. Authorized file formats, Microsoft Word, I got that. A historical record of one-way Doppler tracking. You would need some type of experiences in conducting spacecraft. See, that I'm out there. Submission criteria for organizations. One way. Yeah, you would have to have certain equipment. I should tell Mark to look into this. Non-NASA ground stations to collect one-way Doppler. See, that's weather. You'd have to have like a weather station. I want to look this up. Is this something that can be bought? Oh my God. That's a... Is there such a thing? This is technical. This will take time to research. So I'm not going to get boggled down on this, but I'm definitely going to do some research on this. No doubt. I'm definitely going to be looking into this. Or let somebody that I know about this. If I had the equipment, I would be all in. That would be awesome. Right? Oh my God, GTA 6. What's up, Susie? Well, no, we didn't have game night last night. We're going to have it tonight at 8:30 Eastern. Nobody was there. I mean, Melissa was there, her father, her sister. They were there, but we didn't have players for here. Amanda wasn't around. KJ wasn't around. You weren't around. Nick wasn't around. So I canceled it. We'll see what happens tonight. If there's no shows, I'm not going to do it again tonight. Not happening. It's almost 12. I should call Mark. Let's see what Mark says about this. He would know what it would take. Let me see. That's if he picks up. I got a question for you.
Okay, the answer is 42.
What would it take, and I don't know what it would take if you have to have a weather station, what would it take to have a single-use, a one-way Doppler tracking system?
Doppler radar? Well, you have to have a radar. It's a radar.
But so, because they're looking for volunteers at the NASA to do tracking of the Artemis 2 mission, April 2026.
Oh. Well, that's off-planet radar. That's not actually like weather radar.
Why? Do me a favor, because I know you're busy right now. When you get a chance, go to the NASA site, look up Artemis 2, and you're going to see they're looking for volunteers to do tracking. Look into the details and see what you think. Is that something you can do, or I can do, or anyone can do? Look at the details, because I think you're going to have to need some certain type of equipment in order to participate as a volunteer.
If it's volunteer, they may loan you equipment.
That's what I'm saying. So can you do me a favor at sometime in the next few days? The submission has to be put in by October 27th.
Okay.
So we have a little time.
I'll look it up.
Yeah, please do. Don't forget.
No, I'll do it when I get downstairs.
All right, I'll see you later.
All right, thank you.
Bye. Good, he's going to look into it, Mr. Astronomer. He's the best person to look into it. He'll figure it out. He'll know the details, what it would take. If anybody's going to figure it out, it's that man right there. I have to call somebody else. Very important. This has to do with Travis Walton and stuff. Oh my God, please tell me I have her phone number. Oh my God, please tell me I have her phone number. She was texting me yesterday. Oh God. Okay, let me call her. This is scary. Shh. Hello there. How are you?
Hi, I'm really good. Good to hear your wonderful voice.
Aw, you're always so sweet. You're always too sweet to me.
Oh, well, it takes one to know one, Bill. So
Aw.
I'll tell you where I am. I'm walking on the beach in Cape May, New Jersey, with the waves going in the back.
I hear it. Oh man, I'm jealous. I'm so jealous. But you're here on vacation or something? Because you're not here no more.
Sort of. I'm on the East Coast. I usually come to the East Coast for a couple of weeks, like the month of August and half the month of September. If I can. I don't know if I'm doing that next year.
Yeah.
But I'm doing it now.
Question. When is I tried to help put information while Alan was doing a show. I just stumbled on it and I saw that you and Travis were on.
Yes.
That's that summit. It's coming up in October, right? The Sky
Yes,
Summit.
it is. The Skyfire Summit. Yes.
When
It's the 50th anniversary. It's October 17th, 18th, 19th, and 20th.
did Travis recognize me as his assistant? He better have.
I didn't text him because I didn't want to confuse him while I was on
Yeah,
the show.
yeah. Well, listen.
And,
I don't want to keep you because you're having a great time on the beach. I have a big show, UAP Crossfire, that airs Thursdays 8 to 10 Eastern.
Thursdays, 8 to 10 Eastern. Okay, this Thursday I'm flying
Okay.
home.
What about the following?
And I don't get home till about 9 p.m. Arizona time. I leave about 6. from
What-
Philly, 6
what-
p.m. So I'll miss it this Thursday, but maybe next Thursday or the Thursday after that I could catch it or even possibly be a guest.
That's what I want. I want you and Travis to possibly be a guest on what we're doing with the guys.
Okay. I have to connect with Travis, and also he does have a radio show booked, I think on the 25th. Oh, I'm getting hit by water. The 25th. I think that's a Thursday.
Let me think.
Is that next
19.
Thursday? I don't have a
No.
calendar in front
I
of
don't know. Wait, 18? It might be. Oh my God, at my head. 15, 16, 17, 18. Yep, the 25th is a Thursday.
me. So he's doing Martin Willis or Jimmy Church, one of the two. I can't.
Yeah, Martin does a show, I think, at 8 o'clock on Thursday, so that's
Yeah,
out.
so we're doing the Martin Lewis show on the 25th.
All right, so then
Same time.
let's think about the following Thursday then, whatever,
Yeah, which would be the first week in October.
which would be good because that would lead up right to the event.
Yeah, that would be great.
All right,
I'd love to do that.
you've got my email. You got my
I
mail.
do.
God, let me know.
I
Keep me
do.
posted and have a great time in your vacation here.
Phil, thank you.
All right,
Thank you, Phil.
talk soon.
Hear from you. Bye.
Bye. I don't want to keep her on the phone. She's freaking on a beach. But I'll get Travis and her. It's the 50th anniversary of the Travis Walton thing. So I'll get her on the show with Travis on with the guys. Let me call DePerno and let him know. What's the first... Alexa, what's the first Thursday in October?
The first Thursday in October 2025 is October 2nd.
Second. You see how things go? This is how it works. Good morning, I'm live streaming, but I got some important news to tell you.
What?
October 2nd, UAP Crossfire,
Yeah?
Travis Walton and Jennifer Stein.
Oh, no kidding. Is that next week or?
No, it's like 3 weeks away. It's not this week. It's like 2 weeks away from this Thursday.
What's the show this week coming up?
I have no clue.
Okay.
But I'm letting you know, I just talked to Jennifer, and she says it looks likely for October 2nd, because they have the Skyfire Summit coming up, the anniversary for Travis, 50 years. So this would be a great thing, a great show. You guys will have Travis, Jennifer. Jennifer's awesome. You know Jennifer, right?
Of course, they do very well.
So then that's a great show right there for October 2nd, Jennifer and Travis. So,
I think that-
say that again?
News, man.
Good, right?
Yeah, of course it's good, Bill. It's all good.
All right, so go, because I'm live streaming. I'm waiting for my neighbor to call me. I'm going to do some driveway work, and then I'm going to do some work later to show. We're having Family Feud tonight at 8:30 if you're bored and interested.
All right, now.
All right, love to everybody.
Bye.
Bye. It's funny how people try to clickbait you. Seeing that you have appeared in my friend recommendations many times, I have to look at this on Facebook. I don't accept anything from anyone because I don't know if that's spam, trying to get into my accounts, hacking, all that. I just don't. That's a flag. That is a big time flag when I see something like that right off the bat. So, that's where we're at, KJ. You see? Proactive. Get on it. Right away. Jump on it. So we'll see. If anybody could figure out this Artemis 2 thing with tracking, it'll be Mark. And he will look into it. So he'll give us the rundown on what is necessary. What would you need to facilitate this, to make it work? It's probably going to be a lot. I don't think it's just like anybody could do it. You're going to need certain type of equipment in order to do it. Unless, like he said, NASA sends you the equipment because you fit the criteria of the equipment that you have currently. I don't know, but Mark will find out. That would be super cool, I think, to be part of that, to track it. Because my stuff is on 24 hours. So, like, I need a restart. I'll do that tomorrow. I need to reboot for an update. But this is constantly on. Constant, because I have a station. I have to have it on at all times. This computer never rests. It's constantly on. And I gotta always make sure, like right now, I should do it. Because I forgot to. Which is stupid. Gotta do this. To the fans. I just lost it. I hope it doesn't. Oh God, that's what I was worried about. If it comes flying out, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna clean this fans. I have 6 fans. This is an air spray for that exact thing. This right here. This is a must to have. Cleans out the fans, which I really got to get in there. But it's cold now, so I don't want to spray it now because then it's more like a liquid. I don't want liquid touching that. But I have 2. We have another one. That's why I do it. Because once it hits a certain temperature, this gets like ice cold. Very important to do this though. For the fans, dust buildup, very important. I do it. All my equipment gets this. The keyboard. That's it. It's done. Just like that. Very, very importante. And then I have this, which is very, very important too. This is a contact cleaner. This is very important. Contact cleaner for my mixer board, my switches, my knobs, anything. This is critical to have. It keeps things from getting shorts. Gotta have this. Otherwise you'll start hearing like short sounds. That's never good. It's usually dust or dirt that does that. So you gotta have that stuff. It's like super important. Your son uses that air can too? See? It's very important to have. My neighbor should be calling me any minute. Because I gotta try to do some. I want to watch the football game at 1. I want to try to do some of this driveway. Oh my gosh, I keep forgetting. I think this door is locked. I keep forgetting. Oh, forget it. I gotta move this in. I think this door is locked. Yep, this door is locked. I charged my Ring doorbells. They're fully charged, except for one. Now, I don't know which one this is, so we're gonna have to turn it on. The other one's up there. We have to put the Ring doorbells back up. Ring. Because I gotta put this, whichever, I got to put the right one. I have 3 of them. 8 blinks and 3 rings. Okay, time out. Main door. Click to go live. Yep, this is the right one. Look at that. Check it. You won't be, I don't know if you'll be able to see this. See? So that's the right camera for outside. See? See the models? Actually, this looks pretty good. Now you really can see the models. See that? That's the Ring doorbell. All right, let's stop. I don't want to ruin the battery. But we know this is the right camera for here, which means that one is for the backyard. Because they're assigned names. This one is fully charged. Okay. So this one goes to the backyard. No, that's me. I'm putting I charged the Ring doorbells. They gotta go back outside. Ma, give me the key over there, because I gotta open up this door. Oh no, maybe not. Forget it. I'll just go around. Tycho's like, who's there? You are the baby. You are my baby. Who is it? Tapanes. Me baby. Oh shit, there's a bee inside the house. Get that out now. Get out. Get out. There's a bee in the house. A freaking bee. Okay. That's it. I still gotta finish. I know. I still gotta finish charging this one. For the other door. There it goes. Let that one charge. Oh wait, it just went off. There we go. I gotta charge another one. 2 are charged. The other one gotta get charged. Whew. Anyway, I'm gonna race for a few minutes with some music because my neighbor's gonna call me any minute. Like literally. And I need to watch the phone. She's going to be calling me any minute. It's right there by your TV in a box. I get exhausted. It's like mental exhaustion. I get drained. But I gotta do what I gotta do. You know what I mean?
Sense of higher awareness, tuning into our surroundings. Sounds of nature all around us, visuals seem astounding.
Oh, come on.
Rainbow end to end, colors seem to mesmerize. Bald eagle soars above, moon begins to rise. Twinkle lights appear above, streaks of shooting stars. Tranquility of a campfire, the gentle chords of my guitar. Connecting with spirituality, a peace felt within. Comfort of surroundings, goosebumps on my skin. Nature calls to me, bonding with Mother. Meditation makes connection, sense of rebirth. Wolf howls beneath moonlight, autumn leaves falling, embracing my surroundings, answering the calling. Staring into space, emptying my mind. No outside noise, distractions. Our auras now aligned. Sound surrounds me, tuning to her frequency. Sense of peace and tranquility, releasing all negative energy. Emergence of serenity. Removal of materialism.
if this is the one.
Wielding a mighty shield behind a great wall.
No,
Countermeasures in place to prevent a down.
It's not that one. Which number is it? Come on, come on. Which one is it? It's definitely not that one. Even though I like these versions, but I don't want to hear it right now. They are. I like these though. Oh my god, I could do the metal right now racing. Here we go. Here's one.
Wielding a mighty shield behind a great wall.
Oh shit.
Countermeasures in place to prevent a downfall. Protective space around me, guarding against the enemies. Deception is the game played by frenemies. Honoring feelings and energy, knowing whether to share. Trust with naivety could lead to despair. Communication breakdown, misinformation misguided. Birth of unfounded truth, scale way so one-sided. Crossing the imaginary line, no respect for another. Stones throw from a glass house, volleys hit to each other. Judgment without consequence. Are you the beholder? Negativity will not be emboldened, shielded by my armor of boundaries. Do they look in the mirror? Are they pleased with themselves? No empathy for those who seek hate. Empty vessel of sadistic pleasure. Deep inside the anger dwells. The importance of compassion, power of love.
I saw that
respecting
coming.
one another, taking the higher road above. Confidence in oneself, being defining the rules and limits, whether or not agreeing. Power of mind, body, and spirit.
Boundaries. Let me go into my other folder. I don't want to hear that. Where is it?
Gathering together, place of community, a world of multi-platforms, a sense of unity, friendships established,
Jeez.
old and new faces,
creators, imagination runs wild. Artificial intelligence, information compiled. Having fun with each other, laughing every day. Speaking of Cali, Nick, or that pain of Molai. Extended family, we come together. New friends and old cyber crew forever. We gather all together, place of community.
measures in place to prevent the downfall. Protect the space around me, guarding against the enemies. Deception is the game played by friends. Honoring feelings and energy, knowing whether to share. Trust when naivete could lead to despair. Communication breakdown, misinformation misguided. Birth of unfounded truths, scale way so one-sided. Crossing imaginary line, no respect for another. Stones thrown from a glass house, volleys hit to each other. Judgment without consequence, are you the beholder? Negativity will not be emboldened. Shielded by my armor of boundaries. Shielded by my armor of boundaries. Aura filled with positive energy, back turned as daggers fly, repelling the negative vibration. Misery and sadism set aside. Do they look in the mirror? Are they pleased with themselves? No empathy for those who seek hate. Empty vessels.
This is so true right now.
Deep inside,
It's amazing. I wrote this
a
couple of months ago, and it's like, literally.
respecting one another, taking the higher road above. Confidence in oneself being defining the rules and limits. Whether or not agreeing, power, mind, body, and spirit. Crossing the imaginary line, no respect for another. Stones thrown from a glass house, volleys hit to each other. Judgment without consequence.
You did? You downloaded Motorfest? Very good. It's an excellent game. And you'll be playing for a long time. If you like racing, I love racing. As you can see, and I got like every game that I like. I have a steering wheel in my bedroom and a joystick and everything. Oh my god. But it won't fit here. It cost me a lot of money too. For the stick and the steering wheel separately. It's like $400.
As twilight approaches with colorful hues, daydreams turn to night. Twinkling appears slowly above the hints of the heavenly light. With each passing moment, wonders are born, like years traveled, determining that date. I look through a time machine, how long before we know their fate? The wonders and dreams race against time, the brilliance of light and shooting stars. What lies above and beyond our
I'm gonna get off any minute once my neighbor calls, which should be like any minute.
How far can we reach our outstretched hands? There is no limit, our goals set high. Watching the meteor streak above under the night lit sky. Could there be life out there, feeding in the Goldilocks zone? What would an exoplanet be like? Is it similar to our own? Mysteries of the universe, galaxies swirl, what is that black hole? The power and beauty of a sun, northern lights are born in the northern pole. Viewing through a telescope, revealing the secrets the naked eye can't see. What is that beautiful planet? Which planet is that? What could that be? Pulling all the charts like a captain at sea, heart pounding within my chest. A new frontier to be explored. Humanity's destiny to begin its quest.
Wow.
Rockets launched upward with a fiery roar. Risks and danger lie in its course, overcoming all challenges. Atmosphere pierced with all its force. Is that a space SpaceX rocket or satellite. Feelings of excitement and joy. Lying back and gazing at this beautiful sight. The night lit sky for all to enjoy. Could there be life out there, feeding in the Goldilocks zone? What would an exoplanet be like? Is it similar to our own? Mysteries of the universe, galaxies swirl. What is that black hole? The power and beauty of the sun. Northern lights are born in the northern pole.
It's weird how the line to follow is on the top, right? Not on the bottom, on the road. It took me a minute to get used to.
They gather in the fields, the fall's harvest to complete. Light dims in the heavenly hearth. Bonfires glow bright with symbolic heat. Samhain begins for all to celebrate. The physical and the will to interact. Blessings for the new harvest. Fires to seal their yearly pact. Pumpkins smiling throughout the house, letting their way in the dark. Spiders bounce on the glittering web. Dogs can be heard as they begin to bark. Shadows in the distance. So shine. The moon shines brightly. Howls in the night, I tremble with fear. Candy awaits in the jack-o'-lanterns. Children all dressed in their Halloween guise. Traditional parties blaring Monster Mash. Everyone dressed in their best disguise. Ghouls and zombies walking through the streets. Superheroes but not skipping a beat. All dressed in their costumes, ringing or knocking. It's time for trick or treat. Old house sits at the end of the road. Creaks can be heard from the rusty gate. The door opens as bats depart. The place seems haunted. Should we investigate? We enter slowly using our backlit phones. As we approach the stairs, a voice screams loudly, "Get out and beware!" Candy's all gone, it's eerily quiet. Music plays from the TV. It's time to make popcorn, but what could that be? The movie just started. It's just the Michael Myers theme. Time to relax, enjoy the night. My favorite movie, Halloween.
You gotta see Halloween, dude. We gotta do that.
Candy awaits in the jack-o'-lanterns. Children
But next, alright, wait a minute, time out.
Halloween guys.
We made a decision.
Traditional parties blaring Monster Mash. Everyone dressed in their best disguise. Ghouls and zombies walking.
KJ, we made a decision. The next movie night, what? I've only played 3, and this is already worthy of deleting. The what? The 3? I don't know what you mean by that. The 3 I play. Oh, I get it now. Dude, this game is so big, massive. Oh my god. Massive in size. There's so much to do. Planes, bikes, cars. You will be playing this, and this is just a campaign. I should put the sound down, right? Forget about the music so you can get an idea. I gotta get off in a minute. She's gonna call me any minute. Let's put the sound of the game. Shit. Holy. I love this. I love this game. I love this game. has the advantage on the turns. This car does not drift well. Rewind, I'm losing time. He's gonna catch me now. Done. Right behind me. Can't rewind, you lose time. I lost 2 seconds. Rewind. If you can avoid it, don't rewind. It's gonna cost you. Literally, it's not like any other game. This one you will lose.
The Ferrari, standard bearer of racing cars, has just put an end to the discussion.
You're picking, yeah, I know where you're at. Remember, you want to do the playlists. You want to play the playlist. Where am I going next? Right here? That's quick?
Radio Flash.
No.
Hear all the insights on the world of racing
No.
on Sounds of Red Bull, the official channel of motorsport.
See what this is. What is this? Oh, I hate this. I hate the drag. Oh, I hate the drag. Be strategic. Oh no, it's the drag. And I gotta do it.
Hey boys and girls, I hope you can keep up because we're about to go. Drivers are focused.
Oh, maybe not.
The start is imminent. Let's go. A full AGP race, using boosts in the right place at the right time, will be decisive. it's going to be a completely different race from now on. RB 13, 14, 18 and 20. 7 years of evolution from Renault to Honda engines. Between them, these four account for more than 70 podiums. Ultimate lap. Drivers, if you've got any extra nitro, now's the time to use it. Boys and girls, but
oh
not
my
the one
God!
we were expecting, maybe.
Ooh. What's up, Melissa? One more try. This is hard. This is hard.
Drivers are focused. The start is imminent. AGP race, using boosts in the right place at the right time, will be decisive.
That is BS. Oh, heck no, I'm not starting like that. No way. They hit me right off.
Drivers are focused. The start is imminent. AGP race, using boosts in the right place at the right time, will be decisive.
How come my nitro's not working?
Second lap. It's going to be a completely different race from now on. RB 13, 14, 18 and 20. 7 years of evolution from Renault to Honda engines. Between them, these four account for more than 70 podiums. Ultimate lap. Drivers, if you've got any extra nitro, now's the time to use it. Proof that RB AGP just keeps getting better and better.
Oh, that was a heck of a race. Wow, that was not that easy.
Just discovered the RB20. You can keep it for what follows, but you can also opt for a vehicle that's a little less earthbound. The choice is yours.
Oh, it's a plane. It's a plane.
The podcast, guys. As you've seen, the playground is a motorsports paradise, but
should I try the plane? I'm gonna try the plane.
Extra! That's not just my reaction, but also the name of your flying machine. Unsurprisingly, the AGP has the advantage on startup, but once the plane is airborne, it's a different story. If you're a Red Bull addict, you'll probably know that this isn't the first time an AGP and a plane have been put on the same grid. Last time, it was in a straight line in a drag race. Turns if it wants to keep up with the AGP, which is much more accustomed to doing so.
Wow.
That's really exciting. I'm sure you're familiar with the RB20 on the track today, certainly more so than its aerial rival. Stressed for 10G and capable of reaching 975 meters per minute, its size makes it the perfect aerobatic aircraft. Let's hope our pilot will give us a taste. We entered the second lap.
3 laps of this? it.
succession of turns is tricky.
Oh my God. Wow. I probably blew it right there.
One more lap. A boulevard to pick up speed.
right there, the
I hope they
motorcycle's
haven't
right
forgotten the
there.
turn waiting at the end.
It's got me so far. Come on, come on. Who won?
When it comes to speed, the AGPs play in a different division.
Oh man, that's tough. That is tough. That's tough. I need to get ready to go meet my neighbor. You're gonna like this though, KJ. You're gonna like this game. If you're into this stuff, motorbike, planes and cars. Oh, this is the game. It's challenging. As you can see, I had difficulty with the plane just now. I was doing good too, until I messed up. When you rewind, you literally lose those seconds. I knew I was gonna lose that round once I rewound. You can't rewind. You get penalized. Those seconds are precious. Cannot rewind. And I rewound 13 seconds. I knew I was toast. 2 seconds might be all right. No bueno. No bueno if you're rewinding like I just did. But let me tell you, this game is fun. And the off-road, like jumping in the air and it is wicked. I'm telling you, if you like these kind of games, this game is really good. So you're going to enjoy it. And this will keep you busy. You see, like, you could mute the audio and put your music on and play the game, or just play the game, whatever. It works for me either way. I could play these games without game audio and put like music I like and just go crazy. You could do it. You're liking it already, huh? You just started. What do you use? What platform are you using? Oh God, here we go with all the messages. What is this? ABC 7.
Tonight, new never before seen
Yeah,
video of the coast
BS.
of Yemen showing a
Yeah, that's old news. You're on S? I got X. They're both the same. They're both compatible. I'm going to type it in chat. You could look me up. Add as a friend. This is my user. You could find me on... I shut mine off. I just shut it down. This way we can do multiplayers. But you need to get used to playing the game first. And you need to definitely build a library of cars. A garage. So you need to play for a minute and get used to the game before you enter that multiplayer with this. Because you can build your cars. I had them all, but something happened where I lost everything. It was a Ubisoft thing. So now I got to start from scratch like you are and rebuild my whole inventory, and it's going to take time. I got to play all the playlists, get the cars, win them. This is going to be a challenge. Once I get all the cars back, then... Only other car game I played was Need for Speed Most Wanted. Shit. What is that? I got to wait for my neighbor. I think I got every Need for Speed game on X. Let me see. I don't know. I definitely got Most Wanted. Need for Speed. Okay, I got Rivals. The original. Fall playback. Heat. What? I don't have Most Wanted? That's impossible. Unless it's not on here. Okay, I can't search my games. It should have popped up. I own that. Yeah, I see that one isn't even listed. Heat, Need for Speed. I own all these. Need for. It should show all. Why are only those coming up? Oops. No, that's why. Nothing's coming up. But I have all the Need for Speeds that I can have. But the Motorfest, like if I go to my games, Indiana Jones, I got that already. Another great racing game is The Crew. The Crew is excellent. The Crew 2. This one. This one's really good too. The Crew 2. Oh boy, that's a big update. Oh my god, that's a big one. I don't know if it's gonna fit. This is a really good one too. KJ. Just mess with the the Motorfest, but this one is really good. The Crew 2. It's similar. You didn't like this one? Or maybe you didn't play enough of it. Oh my gosh. Some of the... Because I really played this. You might have gave up a little bit too early on it. I'm going to get a phone call any minute. But I like this one. I'm afraid this ain't gonna fit. The effort put into making the game 10-10. See, I got too many games, dude. I gotta start deleting games. I think I got like 250 something games. That's just crazy. It really is. It's just crazy. 254 games. It's really cray-cray. Oh my gosh. I'll update this in the background. Anyway, go have fun. I hope you're around later for Family Feud, 8:30 Eastern. I'm going to get ready to go change. I got to change up to nasty clothes and work clothes. Get ready to do this driveway a little bit. Then I got a live show at 4. Live show at 7 with Melissa. So I'm going to be busy. Enjoy your game. You're going to like it. It's fun. It's challenging. And, you know, you can change the card view. You know all that. It's fun. I enjoyed that game, that Motorfest. So stay up all day. Do your thing. Have a great one. To anybody else who may be watching, be well, be blessed, be safe. Have a great rest of your afternoon. And I'll see everybody for Family Feud at 8:30 tonight. Till then, peace out. And enjoy your Sunday. I'm out of here. Later, KJ.